You're looking at this epoxy resin kit, wondering if you should get it. Well, the seller did send this to me in exchange for this video because they wanted me to show you exactly what you're getting, so you're very pleased with the purchase. I gotta say, I've never dealt with one of these before, and I'm impressed. So what do you get? Well, you do get 1 gallon each of the epoxy resin A and B. It's a 1-to-1 mixture. You get I get a whole stack of measuring cups, and they're all labeled so that way you know how many ounces to put in. Decent instructions. I mean, they're colored. Nice instructions that tell you everything that you need to know. Okay, apart from all that, you get 2 of these pumps to go inside, so you don't have to mix with pouring. You get 2 scrapers, you get spoon, you get tweezers, you get little droppers, 5 of them. You get an apron, a tablecloth covering, disposable gloves. You get sticks, silicone sticks, I guess for mixing. You get glitter, an assortment of colors of glitter. You get this mica powder that you can put in for some swirled coloring and texture, and you get this whole bag of all kinds of colors of dyes. Now, I am going to use, off to the side, I've got this hamburger molds, the silicone hamburger molds. I'm going to try to use these to make cup coasters. So I'm going to put all this together, and let's come back and let's see what it looks like. This is fun to do, I have to say. I mixed up my epoxy, the 2 parts, in one of these cups. And for this particular mold here, which is about the size of a hamburger mold, I did 3 ounces, and I couldn't quite get it all in there. So I used blue and white, and then I used a toothpick to kind of make a star effect. I used some of the gold powder, and I used some of the glitter, sequin glitter here. And now we're just gonna let this cure and dry and pop it out, and let's see what it looks like. It's been probably pushing 12 hours. I'm gonna say somewhere between 10 and 12. And honestly, I forgot to write down the start time, so make sure you do. So we got our cup coaster in our mold, and we're gonna demold it. Now the instructions are very clear that in about 8 hours, it'll be dried to the touch and it can be demolded. And within 8 to 24, 98% cured, and from 24 to 48 hours, fully cured. So let's pop this out. There we go. And I don't know if you can see that. That looks cool. So what I have is, it's very shiny on the top, and on the bottom where it was in contact with the mold, it's a little bit more of a cloudy, which I guess I kind of expected. Now it does have a little bit of a rim on it, which, okay, maybe I'll leave it that way because it is a cup coaster, and maybe it'll keep the fluid in there, you know, the sweat of the cups. But if you can see some of the detail in there, I used some of the gold and some of the glitter. I think some of the gold kind of sunk to the bottom. I tried to put in half of the mixture and then put in some coloring, some blue and white, and just kind of take a toothpick and spread it out, and then put in more. I should have paid closer attention to the instructions. At about 2 to 3 hours, the first coat would be jelly-like, then I could put a second coat on top of it. I did it all within 30 minutes. But I am very pleased with that. That looks so cool in my opinion. I can't wait to make more. So if this is what you are looking at, is this epoxy resin kit where you don't have to buy anything else. Everything is included. Take a really close look at this one here. At this price point, man, you can't go wrong, and you get 1 gallon each of the part A and the part B, and you can start being creative. So enjoy your kit when you receive it.